Hi, this is Aaron with Flamingos in Wonderland, and today we're in Walt Disney World at Pop Century. We're going to give you a tour of our preferred room in Pop Century. We're going to show you everything that this room has to offer, so you're aware of what's there if you decide to book one of these rooms. All of that and more coming right up. So as usual, we're going to pass it back to Aaron from the past, who is going to show us the room on the first day of our trip here in Pop Century. However, we will come back after just to tell you about anything that we found that was, throughout our stay, something that was interesting or something that we thought was useful for you to know. So do continue watching up until the end. So I'll pass it over to Aaron from the past, who is going to show us what the room was like on our first day of our trip.
And today we are in a preferred pool view room in Pop Century. So we're going to show you what it looks like. Right here, I want to show you where we are. So again, we're in Pop Century, and it's preferred pool view. I'll show you that in a second. That's where we're located. I'm going to start this little tour with a bit of context. So this is a king bedroom. So this is, we don't often get the king beds. This will be a tour of a king bedroom. So directly on your right, you have your ice bucket, cups, paper cups. So it's been a long flight today. Your coffee, this is your standard Joffrey's coffee and Twinings tea. And then your Cuisinart dual brewer. One thing we really like, I don't know if you can see the details, but there's the Mickey head embroidered on the cup. And then just below that, you have your fridge, see-through, and just a little shelf drawer. And then over here you have your luggage stand. You'll notice there's not a lot of closed storage in this room. Now you can put your luggage under the bed, which is great. We love when you're able to do that. And then on our left is the window. So these feel a bit more like motels, where you would have the walkway outside. So if I open this up, you can see we are right at the pool, and that's the walkway, the hallway, as opposed to other resorts where the hallway is inside and you have an outdoor view. So you have your recycling bins. That is our bag. Great bag, by the way. It's waterproof, so you can throw it in water and your stuff won't get wet. A little table here for two, which is quite nice. And then continuing on, we have the TV. Again, you'll notice there's not much closed storage. So it's kind of a, find all the different bags. Now, they do have a lot of great power plugs. Sorry for covering that up. You've got 2 and 2 USB. And then again, on this side, you've got 2 and 2 USB. You have your obligatory Samsung TV. And then down here is where you will find the safe, the also obligatory Gideon's Bible, which is usually in the nightstands. However, as you can see, the nightstand is just whole. And the nightstands do have, additionally, 2 power and 2 USB. And the USBs seem to be fairly well maintained. Usually they are disastrously broken. You have your phone and fraud, as we had talked about before. That does tend to happen here. The bed's got this really cute Mickey, lithograph? I don't know. I forget what that's called. I think it's like an Andy Warhol. And then this is an adjoining room, so you can see the adjoining room. However, this it's not open. And then there's 3 drawers, fairly small for most things. That basically ends out the bed. And on the other side, again, you've got your lights for your reading light, your night light up here. And you've got 2 more power, 2 more USB, and that open sort of cubby. Quickly just looking back. Now I will show you the bathroom. They've got this really neat little sort of coat rack, I guess, for your towels and so forth. The closet is here, and you can see that it is open with storage, quite a bit of storage down there. Now it does separate, so there is a door, and this door closes, and it seals the bathroom off from the rest of the living area. Here is the vanity. No plastic bottles of shampoo and so forth. Those, as we know, they're trying to discontinue, and they've gone to the pump bottles. You can see in here, it is your iron and your blow dryer, some additional toilet paper, some face towels, and then down here you've got two empty cubbies, two more cubbies. You can see they tried to make this very open by not putting things. I don't know whether that's going to make it open or if that's going to make it feel messy. Oops. Here is the washroom and shower, and again there is a pocketed door here that folds out, and behind that you've got a nice little mirror, which is a very nice touch for saving space. Pretty standard toilet, and then the shower. So quite nice and bright. I quite like it. You can see it's got the wand, which is great. No tub. However, it does have the wand, and then over here you have a spot for soaps or what have you, and then you have the H2O soaps. And it is a sliding door as well. No shower curtains. And it closes off pretty well. So there you have it. That is a preferred bedroom at Pop Century. This is, as we said, maybe one of the best parts of this room is the fact that it is very well centrally located. The main pool is right here, as we showed you. I just lifted that. If you can see the pop sign there, that's the main building. So really no walking. If you're ever doing a race or a marathon, this is a great recommendation of a room to get one of these preferred rooms. So there you go. With this, I will pass it to Aaron from the future, who will tell you some more about what we felt staying in this room for a few days.
Overall, we were really impressed by these rooms. There was a lot of good storage. You could put your bags under the bed. However, the closets and so forth didn't really have doors, so if you have a messy family, it might look a little bit messy. As much as the moderate rooms, and honestly, the theming of the deluxe rooms, are starting to feel a bit the same, and this is actually maybe better than some of those rooms. So, at least you got Mickey Mouse there, because a lot of these rooms are getting rid of what was sort of iconic theming and moving towards more of a flat design, which is unfortunate. Don't expect too much of a view here. It's very much like a motel, so you're going to be walking outside to your rooms. The preferred rooms are probably a good idea here just because it's a fairly big resort, and it allows you to be closer to food and transportation and so forth. So if that's within your budget, we would suggest that just because it's a little bit easier for you and your family. You don't have to walk as far, and once you're off the bus, you can get right back to your room. One of the great perks of this resort is it's on Disney property, of course, and it's just a short walk from the Skyliner. You have easy access to Hollywood Studios and, of course, the new Star Wars Black Spire Outpost, including things like the Rise of the Resistance, and, of course, Epcot, which is changing a lot, so there's going to be a lot of benefits to being close to there as well. The Skyliner is really fast. We really enjoyed it. We enjoyed every time we've been on it. We'll have a resort tour shortly, so be sure to subscribe to get that video once it's posted. Really, one of the big differences I saw with this type of room in a value resort, and again, this is the first time I've ever been in a value resort, is probably the food. The way in which the, sort of mass cafeteria style versus what is like a sit-down or a table service restaurant, very different in these resorts, but all in all, really good. So there you have it. That is our view of Pop Century within Walt Disney World. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you have watched a few of our videos, which I hope you have, especially since you've come this far into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you and happy travels.